Welcome, everybody, to episode 77, another of our Listen Locally series of Mr. Robin's Hood podcast, coming to you digitally from Studio C, located within a jailer's key toss of hole number 2 of the Woodward Municipal Golf Course in Woodward, Oklahoma. It is I, your fearless co-host and full-time fool, Robin Hohweiler, or Mr. Robin to you. I'm joined, as always, by my generally coherent co-host,
I am all here.
collaborator, and all-around best pal, Mikel Mauree Robinson, known throughout the podcasting uni as Mikey-on-the-Mic. Welcome back to Mr. Robin's Hood podcast, the only show brave enough to admit that, yes, we did have to wait for our co-host to be released from county jail this morning before hitting record. That's right, Mikey is fresh out of lockup, still carrying the faint aroma of municipal disappointment after deciding on a perfectly normal Tuesday afternoon
It's cool. They let me
plant
stay.
herself smack in the middle of Main Street and belt out Modest Mouse tunes like she was Isaac Brock's long-lost hype woman.
I was going to say, they let me stay in the same room or in the jail as my dad.
Well, there you go. And look.
He left this for you, they said.
And look, the singing alone might have been forgivable. But Mikey, being Mikey, insisted on telling truly catastrophic jokes between every song. I mean, we're talking jokes that made officers on the traffic duty consider early retirement.
That's what I'm good at.
At one point, a deputy begged, to just go back to singing Float On because it was less painful than the punchlines.
Oh. You know what's funny about that?
What?
Is here recently I've been back on a Modest Mouse kick, but like back before Float On. And I had this whole like conversation with Brett about how like Float On's a great song and that album's great, but this one was my favorite album. And I never said anything. So why now? Why are you bringing Modest Mouse up now? Are you in my head?
Of course.
Fucking creepy. Creepy.
She managed to block traffic, confuse tourists, and inspire at least one elderly man to mutter, "This better be a TikTok prank," before shoveling away with his groceries. But she's out now. Ankle bracelet is still warm, and she claims her street performance phase was an artistic rebirth.
Exactly.
Or maybe a vitamin deficiency.
Nothing
We
like
don't know until the lab test comes back.
Nothing like getting thrown in the can to reignite that artistic, fire.
We're just glad she's back and legally required to stay 15 feet away from any major intersection.
Or from any school.
So buckle up, folks. If today's episode is going to be anything like her jail intake questionnaire, we're all in for a wild ride. Over to you, Mikey.
Oh, hello. Hello to our parasitic, parody-loving pervert audience.
Yeah, I didn't even have to prompt that.
No, listen, I'm in your head now, boy.
Okay.
Scary.
So we're joined
Next
today.
time I'm taking you down with me.
So we're joined today by a very special guest, Jeremiah Dafty, who says he is a Northern California, who was a Northern Californian traveling across the United States and stumbled into Oklahoma and fell in love with the place.
Which I love that. I have so many questions about that because I'm always hyping up Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So to hear somebody that actually is like, I love this place, I got to hear more about that, which we'll get to.
He's played gigs in many major cities, including Vegas and Los Angeles, before coming to Oklahoma. He's a singer, songwriter, and proud to be an American. Welcome, Jeremiah.
Well, thanks for having me.
Now we go into the amateur hour. I got to swing the camera.
Yeah, let's have sound effects for it. Maybe that makes it less amateur if we have sound effects.
Ear that like moves its head and it sounds like two stones rubbing.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, that's funny.
The sound of like a big boulder spinning or something.
Right.
There you go. I can add it.
It's one of those satisfying sounds. Most satisfying sounds. So, Jeremiah, the first question I have is definitely the when I'd asked him for the bio, he said Jeremiah Woodworth, aka Jeremiah Dafty. So Dafty's not your real last name?
Dafty is not my real last.
Okay,
Or
you got to tell me.
The law?
Well,
In Winoka?
I'll just give you a story on
Yes, let's hear it.
Cool.
So, I was 13, as most really good ideas come from being 13.
Yep.
Like
Sure.
my email.
It happens. Yeah.
My email good one.
Mine too.
A lot of people relate to that email thing, but I stuck with it. I, when I go to hardware stores, oh, you got an email? Yes. Dude,
Give some 13-year-old email.
Alpha Chicken, is it?
That's awesome. That one's better than mine.
But Dafty, I was really big into Daft Punk.
Oh, hey, we're about a bunch of punk freaks over here too.
Yeah, and well, I looked up what daft meant, and it's like to be comedic with purpose.
Yeah.
Or so
Yeah,
I just put the Y at the end to make it kind of more bouncy. Dafty.
yeah, Dafty.
People,
That's creative.
Yeah.
I like that.
people mistaked it for daddy. They're like, "What? You Jeremiah Daddy? Like, what's
Awesome.
So
You're like, why do you not think that's cool?
I kind of, I don't know. I kind of get a lot of questions about it. Another thing was on social media, they see like my relatives have the same last name as me. My little sister got hit up by a creepo.
Oh, yeah,
So it
yeah,
also hides,
Yeah,
identity a little
true.
bit. So, but now I'm kind of all out. A lot of people know me as Jeremiah Woodworth. I'm proud to have
Yeah,
that last name.
yeah.
There's nothing wrong with calling me Jeremiah Woodworth,
Right.
but the Jeremiah Dafty,
That's your stage name.
kind of a stage,
Yeah.
kind of a phase I went through. I'm not sure. I want to stick with it, but I don't know. I'm kind of in an awkward
Place. Yeah.
Ah.
Why wouldn't I actually thought that was your real last name? So you got me fooled. But that's not uncommon for people pursuing those things. I mean, my real name's not Mikey. And when I was on the radio, I was Ginger to also hide my identity from creepy people like the prisoners at Fort Supply sending me letters.
That's no creepy person. That's never mind.
Right. Well, some of them probably weren't creepy. Some of them were probably genuine, but it was creepy to me as a 23-year-old. Like, oh, they know where I work and they're sending me letters. And one's like, meet me at the park. No, I'm not gonna do that. Thanks for asking.
They've got a perfect image of you.
Exactly.
Just wait till they meet their hero, and they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
You don't look anything like you sound.
I have a great story about that. Just a quick one.
Okay.
Whenever I was working at the radio station and we would voice track. So I did the morning show, but like 9 to noon, it was like pre-recorded. And I did sales. So I'd be out and about selling, and I had stopped to get some gas, and I was standing in line at a convenience store, and the convenience store was listening to the radio station that I was on. And I came on, and this guy in front of me turned around, and he was like, you know what? He's like, I think that Ginger's probably a fat bitch. And I was like, I bet you're right. And it took everything I have. I was like, I'm just going to go along with this because this is so funny. And I went home and I told my husband about it. And he's like, man, you really should have been like, I was like, he wouldn't have believed me. I was like, I got more joy out of like agreeing with the dude and like getting a kick out of the fact that he thought, he's like, she sounds hot, but I guess she's probably a like, she is, man. I agree. So we had a good laugh about that. And I still to this day laugh about it. So. And it's people don't always pick up. Sometimes they can pick up my voice. When I'm talking to this guy, he did not put 2 and 2 together. So I, at the end, got the best laugh out of it. So that kind of reminded me of that. But anyway, Jeremiah Woodworth, right? I guess Woodworth.
Yeah.
Did I say Woodworth?
That's correct. No, you were correct. No, I'm not correcting you. I was just
making sure that we're
awesome city of Woodworth.
Yeah, and it is kind of close.
Pretty close.
It's kind of close. Well, I really want to know. I mean, it says that you're from Northern California. So tell us a little bit more about where you're from and your, growing up. You're not very old, so you're still kind of growing up in a sense.
Yep,
but
I'm 22 years old, born in 2003.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was an 8th grader.
Yeah.
Just put that into perspective. Robin's like, eat it.
Starting to see that. It's like, wow, kids are born in 2016. And
That's wild, huh?
what?
Yeah, you're starting to get that
I'm
too.
starting to get that.
Mhm.
So I teach 5th and 6th grade youth group on Wednesdays, and I get to see like, wait a second, you're how old? You were born when?
Right?
So I see it now, but
Yeah.
probably it's not as much as you guys.
You will though. Don't rush it.
I'm not gonna rush that, but
Yeah.
Northern California is a beautiful place.
Mhm.
It's a farm country just like this. Instead of cattle and wheat and alfalfa and whatnot, it's rice, it's walnuts, tree nuts of sorts.
Mhm.
If you just go about 2 hours away, it's wine country, a lot of grapes.
Yeah, okay.
We used to have 3 great big dairies around us, but it costed more to run the dairy than to move them to Tennessee.
Right.
So it the issue that I have with California, and one of the reasons I left is because the South controls the North, and they're completely different places.
Right.
I love California. My dad loves California. My dad wants to die in California, which cool.
Yeah.
You know,
You can.
I can't get.
I'm
him
not
out
gonna
of
do
there.
that.
And so I've learned to appreciate it a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
But it just seems like normal people don't have a say there anymore because the big cities control it.
Yeah.
And so
You decided I don't want to spend the rest of my life in California?
just not in California. I was going through a hard time. Lost my high school sweetheart, which I'm over now, but
like lost her as in you broke up, or lost her to like
me.
Okay.
Yeah, we never argued. I mean, I will tell you she's an awesome person.
Right.
She won't hear this, which is fine. But
I'll make sure she doesn't know. I'm kidding. Just
she's
kidding.
an amazing person, but
Yeah.
we were both young and we
Sure.
didn't know what we wanted to do.
Right.
And what had happened was I lost my grandpa.
Mm.
That spiraled into me losing my job.
Yeah.
That spiraled into me losing my
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Oh.
It's just like wham, wham, wham.
Yeah.
You ready for some more, Jeremiah?
Yeah.
And so I,
Here's more life.
yeah, I,
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Life
Life.
is hard.
Yeah.
So
It does that.
I had taken my girlfriend to a trip on the West Coast,
Mm-hmm.
and I could tell something wasn't right, and so I tried to make it the best trip ever.
Yeah.
But I'm human, and we all mess up, and it
Sure.
didn't go quite that way. And
Yep.
couple months later, I was still in California after everything happened, and my parents were like, well, let's go. It's called Fort Bragg. Fort Bragg is a little town. It's our vacation town.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little West Coast town right on the ocean.
Okay.
I went back with my family, and I went to a music store, and that's where I got this guitar. I bought this guitar at a little West Coast.
Were you playing music before you got the guitar, though?
I was.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you already had that.
cheap
Yeah.
Yamaha.
Right.
It had a nasty action on it to play. I built just really hard calluses on my
Sure.
But this guitar,
Mm-hmm.
I had a hard time barring chords beyond A. So beyond the 5th fret, I couldn't play it.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I played this guitar, it was
Like magic.
It was like magic.
Yeah.
It's like I could just pick it up and play it, and it was so refreshing, and so I bought it. And then the next day, my mom went into that store, and the guy's like, "Hey, I sold a guitar to this kid, and I kind of want it back." And so I got out of there. I mean,
You're like, no.
well, it's because I asked him, "Do you have any used guitars?" I
Mm-hmm.
wanted a Martin or a Taylor. I
Right.
wanted to get a nice guitar.
Right.
And I couldn't afford any on the shelf. And so he went to the back and he's like, I play this one every day. I'd get rid of it for, $400. And I'm like, sold. Let me go to the ATM. I'll be right back. And so, yeah.
And then he had seller's remorse and was like, "Oh, I kind of want that back."
And
Well,
I feel
you
bad because it is a beautiful.
Well, he shouldn't have done that in the first place. You just snooze, you lose. I sound like a total asshole, but
Well, I'm glad you said it because I'm not going to do that.
but seriously though, like don't offer it up if you're gonna turn around and be like, "Yeah, I wish I didn't do that." Yeah, you don't. But it sounded like it was almost kind of like a fate that guitar was supposed to be in your hands. That guy didn't know what he was doing
Yeah.
after the fact, but
And that guitar's traveled, I've calculated about 12,000 miles with me now.
Wow.
So it's gone to California back a couple times. And
so after you got the guitar, was that when you were like, "I'm gonna go pursue this," and that's when you started?
yeah.
Yeah.
I started recording songs. I started playing with other people, and I don't know if people just were driving into my ego and but it felt like one of the best compliments you can get in the show business is I don't want to go after that guy.
Yeah.
And
Right.
it's like I kept getting kind of like I don't want to have to perform after him, make him go last.
Oh yeah.
And so I stayed on it, and I was in a place where I was so heartbroken,
Mm-hmm.
and so I was playing the guitar like 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
12 hours a day in music. And still to this day, I don't have a TV in my house because I don't have time for a TV.
Mm-hmm.
I can
I love this.
music and just
It's a kid after my own heart. I have one TV, and that's too many.
put a closet up high on its side. Like I have a TV, but I don't have a TV.
Yeah. Sometimes the TV for me is just like background noise when I am creating or something. And I do have shows I do like to watch, but that's to me though, TV is just a waste of space.
Yeah.
So I agree.
I think I don't know. This is not a conspiracy. I don't know the right word for it.
Hey, we're all about conspiracies here on Mr. Robinson
I have a
Podcast.
prediction that
Okay.
my generation or the generation after
Mm-hmm.
is so tired of phones and screens that we're gonna pendulum. We're gonna go back.
Yep.
We're gonna swing right back because we were born with these things being born.
Yeah, you were. Yeah.
And so
I was on the edge of like they were like becoming known,
I mean, I was born with a screen.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were. Absolutely.
I used to be so attached to video games, screens.
Yeah, but that's like your old soul is like bubbling up right now, it seems like. It's kind of how I see that.
Now I'm like, I look back and I'm like, man, I wasted so many summers on video games.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It doesn't exist in my life anymore.
Right.
It wasn't training for something I wanted to do. I don't know. I knew as a kid that I wanted to be something, in the show business.
Yeah. So you've always known you wanted to pursue some sort of entertainment, whether that be music or acting or whatever. That's interesting. About what age do you feel like you could look back and be like, that was the moment that I knew that?
I spoke with my parents, and they used to have to pry me off the piano at church. They used
Nice.
to have to. I mean,
Yeah.
I would just sit there and play one-hand melodies.
Mm-hmm.
I would sit there and think, Elton John was big in
Oh, I love Elton John.
my left hand.
Love
I
Elton
could do
John.
really cool bass line,
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then I joined the marching band in 8th grade,
Okay.
which was late. And the reason I joined in 8th grade was because I had gotten expelled from a charter school. So I went to
Oh.
public school in 8th grade.
See, he went to jail kinda
I got expelled
differently. Oh.
I was kind of
A rebel.
I don't know if you can tell.
Yeah.
Flip topic.
I believe ADHD is just
It's a superpower.
it is. It's to me it is something that fuels creativity.
It is absolutely.
Being like squirrel.
But when you
Like
learn
my
about
squirrel.
caffeine,
Yeah, right. My squirrel moments are my most brilliant moments. Come on, like it is. I agree. It's a superpower.
it can be, but it also can be.
True.
I've learned to harness it pretty well.
That's the real trick, figuring out how to harness it and help it be guided in the right way and not the way that's detrimental.
Well, you learn by making a lot of mistakes.
Well, that's anything in life.
I am the poster child of mistakes.
Yeah.
And so,
I think I might be on the corner of your poster.
yeah,
Hanging out. I'm like, brought to you by the other poster child.
yeah. You were last year's.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's right.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to pinpoint exactly when I
Sure.
into this.
I understand.
I've been into this for a while.
For a while. It's always something that's kind of called you back. Even if you fell off the path, it's always kind of called you back. Or that you didn't mean to fall off, but things happen, which that's life,
My dad used to put on a CD, or I think it was a VHS at first, of how to play bass, and he had a bass guitar.
Oh, nice.
He never learned it.
Did you? So you're self-taught?
I'm self-taught.
Yeah.
I've never gone to a guitar lesson, never gone to a piano lesson.
Right.
My band director from 8th grade to 12th grade.
Mm-hmm.
He was from Berkeley, and he was, I mean, everything had to be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And I hated it, but I desired that too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had the desire to make it as good as I can.
Right.
And so everything we did in that marching band was with a high expectation. But with that, now I have knowledge that it puts me beyond a lot of musicians,
Mm-hmm.
music theory, and
Right.
you know, there's a difference between teaching someone how to play guitar and memorize songs
Mm-hmm.
and whatnot, and teaching someone how to think about playing.
Right. Right.
And when you can make the mental connection, the conceptual connection on
Mm-hmm.
why does this make sense, it opens up a whole nother
Right.
Sure.
place.
That's very true.
And so I'm very appreciative for the hard ass that my teacher was.
Did he teach you how to read music as well? Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of musicians that can't read music.
Oh,
They don't know. So to find one, like my older brother, he's self-taught, but he also was like in he did show choir, and he really studied it, and he learned how to read music.
Yeah.
And that kind of just takes you to a whole nother level, but you still have to practice, and it doesn't mean that you're just going to be good just because you know how to read music. But
I mean, I could tell you a lot of things, but I can't do it. You know, arpeggios on the guitar,
right,
I can do that, but I can tell you why that makes sense.
right,
And so that's where there is a difference. You know, I'm not the best player, but if I need to sit down and make a song, I've made songs that are here's a secret. I've made a song that's been on probably your radio,
oh, neat,
and it was a political ad, but I made it. My name's not attached to it,
right,
because I didn't want my name attached to it.
right.
mhm.
But here in Northwest Oklahoma, my song has been aired
Oh,
many times,
interesting.
and I'm not gonna say what it is
Because you're like, I
but
don't
it was
want
so funny. I got hired to do it, and
nice.
that's pretty cool.
That is cool. When I was working for the radio station, we would go to the Oklahoma Broadcast Association's conference, and they would have songwriters. That's what they do. They're not, mainstream as far as like well known. Like this guy, he wrote Amarillo Sky, right? But they're not going to pay the people who sing them and make them famous to come, but those songwriters will come. And he came and he performed those songs. And I just remember thinking like, oh my gosh, this is so much better than the song on the radio. But, nobody, I didn't know that guy from Adam.
Yeah. Well, there's a difference between writing songs with emotion,
Mm-hmm.
writing songs that sell.
Yeah.
And my process now kind of, I've written probably 100 songs now,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm only
Wow.
really proud of 3 of them,
Sure.
because those 3 come from such a genuine place
Mhm.
in my heart.
Yeah.
And I think something that I need to pinpoint more is when I'm actually coming from a genuine place.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I used to write songs with the forefront of, are people going to like this?
Right.
Or, is this going to be something that I can sing and, my youth pastor and my grandma approve of?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I write songs. I don't care what anybody thinks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to write a song that I want to listen to.
Yep.
I'm going to write a song that I think is genuine,
Mm-hmm.
beautiful, and I'm just going to create the best thing possible that I can do.
Right.
Forget everybody else.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great place.
That's where I'm really proud of these songs.
Yeah.
'Cause they're like they're mine.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think more artists need to kind of have that thought process.
I
Almost
agree.
Get out of their own way.
Yep. Get out of their own way. That's a good way to put it.
Let your heart do the talking,
Yeah.
and then start changing words.
Sure. Get it out first. That's the best way to do it. I write poetry. And I can't just sit down and be like, I want to write a poem about this. That's not how it goes. You know what I mean? It's like if I'm writing, but then there's some times where it's so real and I'm like, I don't want to share this. I don't want people to know this came out of my dome, Like, do you have that feeling too? Like sometimes you're afraid what people are gonna say, and then they're gonna like stab you in the heart when they don't like it.
Yeah, you're writing a thing into your diary, and that's when that's what sets people apart when it comes to this industry.
Mm-hmm.
Are you able to be relatable,
Mm-hmm.
but also kind of tip the scale on, you don't want to go too far, because I can write you a song that's really heart wrenching, but it's like I'm exposing myself almost.
Right. See, that's what
Walk a line,
yeah.
and that balance is really important. I completely agree with you.
Yeah, you understand where I'm at. I can tell. I can definitely tell. So it almost sounds like you kind of like fall on the more writing side. Like, yes, you like to perform, but it seems like the passion there's really in writing the songs.
It is. I'm tired of playing other people's songs.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love, and I think half of it's almost jealousy, because
Sure.
these songs are
Are amazing. Yes.
I'm borderline envious.
Right.
I wish I could make something as beautiful or as impactful as some of these songs, but I'm getting burned out of just. I don't even want to listen to music some days, and just I want to make something that's mine, and we all look for appreciation. And I think I'm kind of burned out because I haven't been doing the singing part of it. I haven't been going out there. I haven't been expressing myself.
Yep.
I've been shut down and just writing, and I think I'm burning out on that.
Yeah.
I need to.
You have to also express it and take that writing and turn it into that song and add it to the music and sing it and actually
throw it out into the world.
Yeah.
And that's a hard thing because I care so much about it.
Yeah,
I really don't,
that is hard.
but I've been hated on a lot already, and it's kind of
get used to it a little bit. Get numb to it. Yeah, you're like, I can't let this affect me, even though it still does, kind of.
It does a little bit.
Yeah, you can't help that. That's like, I know that feeling.
And that's just a sign that, someone cares so much about it.
Yeah. And that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. I mean, to each their own. Not everybody's going to like your stuff. I get it.
I've written a lot of heartbreak. I was just a confused boy who got on the road. When I left home, I was driving. I had a cool car. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah,
I sold it. It's now. But
bummer.
I had a 1971 Datsun 2.0.
I saw that.
Yeah, he saw it. And he was telling me about it. He was like, "That is a cool car."
So I drove that everywhere.
Yeah.
I put so many miles on that car. Driving up and down Highway 1 all the way to, I think the farthest I've gone is, I don't know, the very tip of Illinois is probably the farthest east I've gone.
Grayville, is that the name of that?
Well, it's where Superman's from, Metropolis.
Oh,
so there's a big Superman statue there.
Cool. Nice.
So I have a picture of me with a bald head, sitting by Superman in my car. Pretty cool.
That is cool.
And that guitar and this jacket too. I had to wear this jacket tonight. This jacket does not get worn much anymore because you see the big holes.
Yeah, it's worn.
Pictures of me in LA. You see pictures of me in Vegas. I'm wearing this jacket. I've got that guitar. I've lost the guitar strap that I had for a long time. I don't know where it went.
No, I hate when that happens. When you're traveling around, stuff gets lost. It's just part of it.
I think it's in Denver, to be honest.
It's like, I think I lost it in Denver.
I had a good time in Denver, so I think I lost a couple of things in Denver. But in the car, the car was, it was iconic. It was different.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of those. But after the surgery, I really felt like I couldn't get that low anymore. You got a lot of deer out here too.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot of deer in Oklahoma.
People travel just to hunt them. There's so many here.
Yeah, that car is a ramp. So if a deer, just rolls straight into the windshield.
Yeah, it could be the end of you.
So that's why I got rid of the Datsun. And so now I have a car that does 40 miles to the gallon.
There you go.
I feel like I'm embodying my inner Californian. Driving a very
a little compact, efficient car.
I really want to get a diesel pickup truck, but I just haven't found exactly what I want.
Well, you'll get there.
I'll get
no rush.
That way I can carry a trailer and drive across the country and be free.
There you go.
My old setup fit in the Datsun.
Right.
Yeah, right.
One speaker, guitar, my mixing board. I fit it all in the Datsun, but
Did you sleep in the Datsun as well?
The Datsun.
Nice.
Wow.
It was about. I spent about 16 or 17 weeks on the road just in the Datsun. I'd go to truck stops and I'd go to Planet Fitness and whatnot to go shower and
Mhm.
Right.
sneak onto college campuses for food.
Uh-huh. I
And,
like that. I
mean,
wish I
was
would have
gonna-
done. I wish I would have done something like that.
hiked the Grand Canyon. That was fun. Spent a lot of time in Vegas. I don't want to go back to Vegas or LA. It's just too fast paced.
Yeah, I've been to LA when I was 19, but I grew up going to Vegas. My uncle lived there. My uncle's Mormon, so we didn't like gamble and stuff, but we go eat all the one things Mormons are good at in the 7 deadly sins is gluttony. Other than that, they're clean. But gluttony, those people want to eat. Well, so we go to the buffets, and back in the 90s it was like it was not expensive like it is now. You could eat like kings and queens, but I know what you're saying. It's not somewhere you want to just live long term.
Yeah, and that's kind of that's starting to turn us to why Oklahoma.
Yeah.
We're gonna start to.
Yeah.
It's slow paced.
Yeah.
Don't cost me much.
No, it's cheap.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite parts about
I
it.
actually bought a house in cash here.
Oh yeah.
I did. So with the money I sold that Datsun for,
Mhm.
the bunch of money I had saved up from doing, I bought
Shows and stuff and living in your Datsun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you.
That's awesome.
Don't have a mortgage payment.
That's great.
Don't have to put insurance on it. It's livable.
Yeah.
I mean everything.
Yeah, insurance is a scam, by the way. But I'm just saying. I'm putting it out there.
Putting it on the record. Jeremiah Woodworth predicts that the insurance market's going to flip again. And
All
we're going to
right.
have cheap insurance again.
I hope
because
so.
People are so sick of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sick of it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. I think everything. Walmart. I mean, big corporations.
Yes.
We're going to have mom and pop shops.
Yes.
We're going to have American music. We're gonna
Yes.
have American movies. It's going to happen.
You heard it all here first on Mr. Robinson podcast, by the way.
And I'm going to push for that because, and you know what? I'm going to do a Trump impression because this is what I want to hear. We're going to bring it back. A lot of people talk about it. American music, American movies, American women used to be the best. We don't have it anymore. We're going to bring it back. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want.
Oh my gosh. No, I think I'm crying a little bit from laughing so hard.
You know what? My impression's not very good.
But it was actually pretty good. I'm going to give you that.
And you know what? I used to have the best movie. People would come to America to watch movies.
Mm-hmm.
People would come to America to these great big shows. We don't do it anymore. We don't have it. We've got little girls listening to anything but American music, and they're idolizing other countries because they think, oh, they're so beautiful and they're so good. But it's like, we have it here. We used to, we used to make the best music.
Yeah.
We used to have people from all over come to America just to do this. And I think we need to have that again.
Yeah.
We need a new Kid Rock. We need to have a
new Kid Rock. That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, when I went to Rocklahoma one year, Kid Rock was a headliner, and you couldn't move in that place.
Yeah.
From like what it was is you camped, and then you'd go, and they had a fenced off area where like the vendors and then the stages were.
Yeah.
And you'd have to go through the security every time to get back into like the venue. It was outside. But I'm not even kidding you. When Kid Rock played, I swear to you, there were people packed in there to the fence.
Yeah.
I'd never seen anything like it in my life. Honestly. It was an experience. And when you say Kid Rock, it makes me think of that. I'm like, you know what? We need
to have that
here.
And so when I imagine my future in music, I want to make shows that even Kid Rock would want to come to.
Right.
I want shows that other countries talk about.
Mm-hmm.
You hear about that Jeremiah guy?
Yeah.
He puts on a show.
Yep.
You know, I want to bring the American standard back up. And
it's a good way to put it.
I want the American market in everything to just be the market.
I think his theme song is The Violent Femmes, American Music. I think that's your theme song. If you don't know who that is,
I bet you can guess who my favorite band is.
I don't think I could.
Sticks.
The Styx? That's my mom's favorite band. Oh, mommy dearest. She'd be so proud.
Yeah.
My mom loves the Styx, yeah.
I don't know.
They're good.
Come Sail Away was my favorite song.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That wasn't, I don't know. They were okay.
Not your thing.
Not my thing.
I
And
like...
the only one I really liked by them was Renegade. Because it was finally, they were actually rocking.
Yeah. Well, my favorite thing in music is that driving bass. Bump, bump,
Yep.
bump,
Yeah, okay.
bump. And so, Van Halen.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, anything that has that heartbeat, I love it.
Yeah.
That's I can sit there and listen to it all day.
My dad was a professional musician for a number of years, and he always commented, and sometimes it would catch me off guard because he was a Western swing musician, and he every once in a while he'd make some comment that I didn't expect. When I was a little kid, I mean a real little guy, the Beatles were playing at Shea Stadium. They're big out, and that was a nationally televised event. And he and I sat on the couch and watched that. And before it started, I remember they kind of flashed up each and every one of their photos and had their date of birth. And Dad goes, "These guys are my age." And it seemed to really kind of piss him off. But he would make these comments later on, like, for instance, we somehow or another, the Rolling Stones came up in a conversation, and he was like, that Charlie Watts has really got it going. He goes, that's what I always refer to as a drummer that just drives that beat straight up the band's ass. And
that's my favorite kind of beat.
And it really was, it was that same sort of thing. You just push it out there. And the same thing for, the name escapes me right now. Bad to the Bone.
Yeah. I know the song, but I can't think of the band.
That guy's, it was the Delaware Destroyers was the name of the band.
Oh, okay. Then you're trying to think of the name of the song?
Yeah. And anyway, the drummer's name, I couldn't possibly tell you who that. He was another one that Dad pulled out of the air.
Song by George Thorogood?
George Thorogood.
Yeah. I know. I'm like, I
don't know.
I couldn't have told you that, but I knew that.
But his drummer is the same thing. It's just they drive that straight up the band's ass. And he really got a kick out of that. So
I have an idea. How about I just name off my day list on Spotify?
Oh, yeah, this will be fun.
Let's hear it.
Because I feel like you're, like I said, the old soul thing, but more and more I'm feeling that. You are very, very much.
All the way. My dad grew up listening to this good music.
Same. That's how I got introduced.
And he let me. So, the best of times, Styx, Double Vision Foreign.
Hi.
Roll with the Changes, REO Speedwagon.
REO Speedwagon.
Caught Up in You, 38 Special, Life Journey.
Oh, God.
Man, High on You, Survivor, loving every minute of
it.
When You Close Your Eyes, Night Ranger, Find Your Way Back, Jefferson Starship.
I love Jefferson Starship.
Love, Eddie Money, and then back to Styx, Blue Collar Man.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's.
What is this? Are we feeling like, is this the 70s?
70. Oh, it's definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
When we're going from, this is the best music making stuff, by the way. The best compressors, the best equalizers, the best ones. People still look for those.
I believe that because I feel like at that point they were making things to last too. And they were actually, crafting these pieces and doing it for quality and not for this. See this?
Well, I mean, this was a part of it.
Yeah, but it's not like it is now. You know what I mean?
Right to it. It's like, I'm not going to make this and make it expensive and people are going to think it's good because it's
right.
I'm going to make the best thing that I can make. And the word of mouth is going to get out.
Yeah.
The Teletronics LA2A, the blue strip, is still used so much today. I think it came out in like 73.
Wow.
maybe it was 70. I don't know. But I use a lot of the stuff that I record, I run it through a lot of 70s style equipment.
It makes a difference.
I love
It really does.
saturation.
Yep.
It's just.
Do you listen to a lot of vinyl?
I used to. I don't anymore because it's back in California.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably don't haul it. Your sister does.
She's got a cool collection.
That's awesome.
Well, my dad bought her a Walmart phonograph.
Yeah, like one of those Crosby ones. Yeah,
I'm not gonna put my vinyls on that.
I totally have one just because the one I have I don't have yet.
Yeah,
It's family heirloom, but
a nicer one that won't ruin my vinyls.
Good. Shit, if that's ruining my vinyl, I'm gonna figure that
I
out.
don't know if it does.
He's like, I think so.
I'm not gonna risk it. If the player is cheaper than the vinyls, I'm like,
that's maybe a little red flaggy.
Bad Company, War, Elton John.
Wow.
What about David Bowie?
I like David Bowie.
You like David Bowie? I love David Bowie.
I had what was my mom loved David Bowie because he was in all those movies.
Oh yeah.
Movies.
My favorite movie is The Labyrinth.
Yeah.
With David Bowie in there.
My mom's favorite movie. So
cool. I like your mom. She's cool.
Yeah.
We could be friends.
And then
she's probably not that old, much older than me. That's probably why.
Yeah. Did you play with Pogs as a kid?
Yep.
So yeah, you and my mom.
Yep, I had lots of Pogs. Yeah.
My mom does too. She's got 20 binders of them. They're gonna be worth something.
No, that's funny. I don't actually still have any of mine. I think my older brother, he got away with them, and then who knows what he did with them. But
yeah. No,
too bad.
I believe in good music, and I believe we're gonna start. We're getting into some hard times. I think that's when good music comes out.
I agree. I think that is a very true statement because a lot of the people that are creating some of their best work comes from the worst places they've ever been, ever felt, ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, some of my best poetry is from my darkest, deepest shit, So I get that. I think that's part of what it means to create.
Yeah.
Is to have to go through some bullshit. Which
Completely.
You kind of have, sounds like a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. What makes you stronger?
It does.
Yeah, sure.
So how did you find Winoka?
Really good question.
I'm like, you come to Oklahoma.
Rattlesnakes or German food?
Yeah, that's about all that's there in the sand dunes.
Yeah.
I really like sand.
Yeah, it's an interesting little town. I actually have a really good friend that grew up there, and I actually grew up not super far from Winoka. And a friend of mine, her mom and dad, they never divorced, but she got a really good job in Kansas, and he had a really good job in Oklahoma, and so they bought a house in Kansas, and her and the kids, because Kansas schools were better, they lived there, and then but her dad was still in Winoka, so we would sometimes just go stay with her dad. And so I grew up kind of going to Winoka, and I always thought it was a pretty cool place. But I'm really curious on how you got there from Northern California.
That's a really good question. So a guy I used to work for, I used to mow his lawn. And still to this day, if you look in his contacts on his phone, it's Jeremiah Lawnmower. Okay. So
oh, that's funny.
Amarillo, Texas. And I said, Dad, I'm going to head east some more. I don't know if I want to stop in anywhere until I hit the East Coast. He says, well, you remember Carroll? He lives in Oklahoma. Maybe you call him. And so I got here because he lived here.
I see.
How he got here was he bought a house from a magazine in Alva, Oklahoma that he got somehow in 2007. And he flew out here and fixed the house up and flew back. And then when he was here, everybody smiled. Everybody waved. Everybody was nice. Everybody was kind and people. And he just loved it. And through God's will, he just moved out here 3 or 4 years ago. And so I kind of just followed. I showed up to go visit with him. This is nice. How much is your power bill? How much?
Yeah, how is all this?
That's it.
Yeah.
So.
And you're next to one of the only state park in Oklahoma that actually makes money.
Yeah.
Little Sarah.
And I'd like to tap into that market.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
it's already-
yeah, you could definitely tap into that. I feel like other people have. I mean, Cafe Bonhoff, I think, yeah, yeah, he's wanting to retire. But I mean, he's like the local people support him, yeah. But I mean, I feel like there's more to it than just that. There's
bring a music venue to Winnetka, Oklahoma.
I think that'd be cool.
Do a music and wedding, and
I think that would be cool.
let's talk. It doesn't have to be expensive.
No.
You want to do something? Let's do something.
Yeah, let's do something. That's
it's
great.
not always money.
Yeah, I get you. I mean, you got to have that, but it's not everything.
You got to keep the lights on.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I am right now. I don't have any more savings left, which is fine. I'm just floating by. But I bought 1.5 houses. I bought a house with this Carol guy.
Oh, nice.
So we're fixing it up to hopefully sell it. But
yeah,
working hard, staying busy, a little more busy than I want to be. But I truly believe if you want to do anything, take a bigger bite, supposed to, and start chewing.
Yep, I agree. And then sometimes you take a big bite, you kind of choke on it. That's what I've been doing. But I'm still chewing. It'll go down one of these days.
I've got big dreams and aspirations, and I think if someone else has done it, then it's doable. That's kind of how it is.
No, I agree.
Okay.
With
that.
Everything you see around you, I can't work on motors. Well, you know what? Another human made that motor. And if you could figure it out, you can too.
Yeah, if you really want to. If you really want to.
And I kind of apply that thinking to anything that I think is almost impossible.
Yeah.
If they could do it, I can do it too. Let's give it my best shot.
Oh my God. This guy's
so
22 going on 40.
I love it. It reminds me of my little brother.
Yeah. I've always been a dreamer. I don't know.
It's nothing wrong with that. Some people, myself included, get so wrapped up in all the shitty shit of the world that I forget to look on the positive side or appreciate the good things. You know what I mean?
It's the little things. And I haven't made it to the destination yet, but I'm having a hell of a time. On the journey, man.
Yeah.
So do you think you're gonna hang in Winoka forever?
Okay, the beautiful thing about Winoka, everything is 8 hours away. I want to go to St. Louis, which I don't.
Sure.
Because St. Louis is scary.
Yeah.
It's 8 hours away. Branson's about 8 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's about 10, I think.
Probably.
Well, Denver's about 8 hours. Yeah.
Denver's 8 hours away. Everything.
There's a lot. We are kind of in a centrally somewhat located area, weirdly, in the armpit of the panhandle here.
I mean, other than the train, there's not a lot of sound.
Yeah, no. You can see the stars. That's my favorite thing. Because I've lived in a big city, but I'm like you. It is exhausting. I'm like, I can't think or feel or do anything in those kind of places. Like sometimes I'm like, Woodward's too big.
Is agreeing with you.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, she's feeling that way too. And it's one of those things that it's nice to go visit. I won't get you wrong. I do enjoy going and visiting and having some of those experiences that maybe you can't just get readily available in these small communities. But there is a bigger art scene in this part of the world than people realize. Yeah. And they're like, why do you want to go there? Actually, a lot of people are wanting to come here because it's slower paced. Maybe they don't want to live here, but they're visiting.
Yeah.
And they're spending money. Yes, exactly. Just to get away. Yeah.
Just to have silence.
Yeah.
I believe that humans kind of put off a frequency that we don't know that we feel it. But when you get to a big area.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just.
Some people.
I'm with you. It's not my jam.
It's not my jam.
I'm like, I want to go hug that tree in the middle of nowhere.
That's why I like the Grand Canyon so much.
The Grand Canyon's rad.
I did not realize what I was getting into when I hiked it.
I've never done that.
I parked my car on the ridge and grabbed a backpack, and I figured my phone flashlight was good enough, and had 4 granola bars and some tuna, the Sunkist, lunch to go. So, I started hiking, made it to Phantom Ranch in the bottom, and I told one of the ladies down there that lived there, It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the south and come back. And she's like, no, you're not.
Mhm.
She just looked me up and down. I was
No, you're
like,
not.
I'm gonna go. I was like, why not? She's like, you don't even have a flashlight. Are you stupid? And I'm like,
You're like,
yeah.
yeah, apparently I am. I'm just young and dumb, lady. Listen, I'm learning.
She hooked me up. She gave me a headlamp and some walking sticks.
Nice.
This will give you the best. And I still have those. It's
Nice.
and
I think it's cool meeting people too along the way.
bottom with no tent or anything. I just
Just laid down the bottom. Yeah.
looked at the red. The sky was like red. It was so cool.
I bet that was neat. I always tell my husband, I'm like, people think I'm our neighbors probably now they know me, but people that drive by, sometimes I'm just out laying in the yard. People probably like, what is she doing? I'm like, with my cats. I'm in the yard. I'm like, you don't understand. There is something about it. There's something about being in connection with the earth, and there's something healing to it as well. Plus, it makes me have better ideas when I feel better.
Yeah, I have 2 phones. I have my phone that is connected to cellular, and then I have my 911 phone.
Oh, nice.
Just nothing but take pictures.
Yeah.
Call 911.
There you go. He's like, I'm taking my 911 phone.
That's it.
Leaving the
Call everybody that calls me and say, you can call me, and if I don't answer, don't worry.
because I'm 911ing it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm hiking. 911ing it.
Yeah.
It's funny. I love to hike. That's one of my top favorite things to do. Really, I've spent quite a bit of time at Boiling Springs just hiking, and there's this tree that's like over 200 years old that I love to climb. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be like 80 climbing a tree. I'm gonna die falling out of a tree. That's what's gonna end me. So remember that.
There's a trend on Instagram that's like, this would be an honorable place to bleed out. It's like people fascinated about honorable places to die.
Yeah. That is funny. I never thought. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah.
Because I know my place already. I didn't know it was a trend.
It's a trend right now. And
nice.
You look at the comments, which are better than the posts, and like, what's up with people,
Yeah.
But
people are weird. So what age were you when you set out on the road? I don't think we ever actually talked about that. Obviously, maybe 18.
I was 20.
So you were 20. So
19.
19.
And I haven't really, other than buying this house, I haven't settled down.
Right.
I mean, I have a house to go to, but I'm ready to go.
Yeah, but I mean, that house you could pick up and sell, or you could Airbnb it while you're gone or whatever. Yeah, might as well have that. You don't have to be around really to manage that.
And I'm thinking after I sell this other house, I'm going to hit the road again.
I'm
going to buy a pickup. I'm going to buy some PA stuff.
Yeah.
PA system. It's small. It gets the job done.
Right.
And for the most part,
you're ready to upgrade a little bit, though.
I'm ready to upgrade a little bit.
Yeah.
I want lights.
Nice.
I want lasers.
Lasers.
I want sharks.
The sharks with the freaking laser beams. Yes, that's what I was getting at. Sharks with the freaking laser beams on their head. And a Mr. Bigglesworth. You need a naked cat to go with you. So what, you said you had a lot of experiences, and I know there's far more we can talk about, but I want to know some of the craziest experiences. Just touch on a few on your travels.
I made $700 an hour once.
Oh, wow. Hell yeah.
But
sure.
What happened? This is so funny. I was playing a gig, and I felt like it was one of the worst days I'd ever had. And I was like, why am I even here? Why do I even play music? Like, I was beating myself.
Right. Having one of those negative Nancy moments. Yeah.
Bad. And so this guy approached me, and I guess I played his wife's favorite song or something. And then his wife came up to me, and they're like, hey, we got a spot. We have people coming over tonight. We'd love for you to come play for us. Just play the exact same thing you played here. I said, okay, I guess I'll do it. And so what had happened was they'd hired a guy who was walking down the street with a guitar before, and he just wrecked. I mean, he played so bad.
Oh.
That was the talk about. And So when I got there,
Oops.
the guests were like, "Hey, if you just play one chord, you're better than the guy." And so I'm like, "All right, cool," And so
No pressure at all
I'm
here.
feeling pretty good. And so I start playing, and they're just blown away. I mean, granted, they were probably a little drunk, and I said it's better when people are drunk, but
No, let me keep drinking. No, I'm kidding.
um, and it's just they were just like, "Man, you just fixed everything. You just made it so much better." And so individually, people were coming up to me and just handing me money.
Money,
And so afterwards, it was like
$100.
$70 for an hour and 10 minutes of pretty good songs.
Sure.
Covers. They fed me a really, really big steak, like
Nice.
insanely big steak, and they got me a little drunk, and
That's always good.
we went out and rode dune buggies and shotguns, and we just had a blast.
That sounds
This is one of my
fun.
favorite people to go play for now.
So are they from Winoka?
They are, yeah.
Nice.
like-
Nice.
I used to play the grocery store out there.
Yeah.
They closed. They used to do steak dinners and stuff, and
Oh, yeah. So I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Cool.
so
Well, that's always nice.
that led into one of the best musical nights I've ever had.
And that's funny because you just fell into it.
I just fell into it. I also used to play in a Mexican band in LA.
Nice. Oh, cool. That's kind of cool. I grew up with a couple people like they had come over with green cards from Mexico, and and there was 2 different families, and we were 12, and their kids didn't speak like any English either.
Yeah.
This is their first time in America. And so we started like all hanging out and teaching them how to speak English. And then they started inviting us over to their family get-togethers. And so I learned how to dance. And that's where I found my love of like authentic Mexican food. Like, seriously.
Say you guys don't have authentic Mexican.
No.
No.
Yeah, these.
Possible to find.
Yeah, I had never had this is their family and they're cooking this stuff and they're like thinking I'm just like funny thing is they thought I was just some little white girl that couldn't take the heat, but they were feeding me all sorts of hot shit and I'm eating it and they're all just thinking that's great. Yeah, you probably can't. Yeah.
Unless I want to hurt.
Yeah.
It hurts. So
Yeah.
no more hot food.
But I love like mariachi music and
I was
just
actually a chambelan for a girl's quinceañera.
nice.
That was
I bartended several.
Yeah.
And it's my jam. I love it.
I rode in a limo and everything, and it was.
That shit's fancy, huh?
Go all out.
The-
Both ballers for these girls that are.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
the one I went to, they had like pyrotechnics and shit going off, and I'm like, this is the cool. I'm like Snapchatting all this to my friend, like this is the coolest quinceañera I've ever worked. And this is like the 3rd one, but I'm like taking videos, and it was pretty wild. Yeah, but that's cool.
I don't know. I don't want to. I don't know. I've had a lot of crazy experiences. I've learned a lot. I got out of LA because of a shooting, so that was pretty crazy.
That is crazy.
And the riots.
Mm.
The riots are so scary. They don't stop.
Mm-hmm.
Every day they're rioting. So I got out of there too. That's where a lot of the bars are too. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah, where you're wanting to play, there's riots, and you're like, okay, hold on.
I got to go. I don't know how much I'm supposed to say. I'm gonna be very cautious on my words.
Sure.
By somehow, I got to go tour Michael Jackson's recording studio.
Okay.
Because I knew the person that cleans it. That's pretty cool.
That is kind of cool.
And then I got to go check out his mansion in Laguna.
Oh.
Fancy.
Cool. And you push a button and shades come up and you see the West Coast and you see the ocean. It's pretty cool.
That is cool. I like the pushing the button part and the shades come up.
I got a video of it.
Like, Robin, you're going to have to get automatic shades in here.
Yeah, I'll get right on.
I mean, like a light switch. They had them in the
Yeah.
just it was like shades, and then I don't know what else. It was like dim lights,
Mm-hmm.
windows. It opened the windows.
Oh, okay. That too.
So just
Yeah. I'll help you out. I'll pick the switch out.
yeah.
Oh, well, that's super cool. Well, Jeremiah, I feel like we're at a point where we could have you play some music and, think about maybe bringing you back and talking a little bit more, later. So, you ready for that?
Yeah, I'm absolutely ready for it. I'll just say this song is about a girl, and
The one that broke your heart, girl, or a different one? Okay.
this girl is super cool.
That's my favorite kind of girl. Super cool. It's not me, but somebody.
When we met, we knew we were gonna get along very well,
Right.
but we also knew we couldn't.
Sure. So you met somebody who is a very good friend, but that's all you're gonna take
Well, we
it.
don't talk anymore at all.
Oh, bummer
But-
city.
The big bummer city. We both knew when we got into it, when we started hanging out, that we were gonna have an amazing time and we would never forget each other,
Mm-hmm.
but we couldn't.
Sure, I get that.
So it's
Been there, done that. I think.
my
Yeah.
heart, and she's so cool. But this song is pretty much about
About her. All right.
Hey,
I like this.
what's that?
Does that need to be closer? You good? Okay.
No. It's picking up good.
Oh, I was talking about that. His lyrics.
We ready?
Yes.
Fire away.
Whoa, she's my mystery girl, my best friend, my whole world. Coincidence is how we met. She's a mystery I won't forget. We met by happenstance, and then I was your man. We were like two long lost friends. Wish this would never end. My life was so mundane, a fire in the rain, but she woke up that flame, and now I'm stuck here saying, whoa, she's my mystery girl, my best friend, my whole world. Coincidence is how we met. She's a mystery I won't forget. Out of state, she didn't know my name. I wish that she could stay, but she could not be tamed. But after everything, bet she won't hear me sing about the song I wrote of when she had to leave. Whoa, she's my mystery girl, my best friend and my whole world. It's crazy now, we were so wild. A mystery girl is a mystery now.
That's cool.
I love it. I love it. Gosh darn it, I've been somebody's mystery girl, Robin. I want to be, dang it. I don't know. I'm just full of shit, but somebody's got to be, right?
We went and rode horses. We went
Oh,
with guns, we
fun.
went fishing, hiking. I borrowed somebody's dune buggy. We went on so many dates, and it's just like we were so compatible.
Yeah.
And then we both knew she had to leave when the house got
Mhm.
sold. It was like, okay, well, she was cool though because
Well, you never know. Things can come back around in a weird turn of events.
did wake up that flame though.
Yeah.
I was really, after my surgery and whatnot, I'm pretty bummed out.
Yeah, sure, as you would be. Yeah.
Pretty self-conscious about this big scar on my stomach, and she's like, no, it's cool.
Yeah.
She was so enthusiastic and just loving, and a best friend.
Yeah, for sure.
Out of everything else, just an amazing person. And so
Yeah.
this song has been very good for that, but she probably won't hear it ever. So
Oh, maybe not.
we'll see.
Listen, Robin is a PI, by trade? You want us to hunt her down?
No, actually, we had each other's locations, and I kind of know where she's at.
Oh, so you still? Oh,
No,
she's still. Oh, okay.
It
I'll
was
still
like,
hunt her down if you
it
want
took
me
a
to.
couple months for her to turn that off. But every once in a while, I kinda look.
And then hope if she turns it back on. I love that.
Yeah,
I,
all out of love.
I really want to hunt her down. I'm just saying.
Life in the digital age.
I know, right? You would know. No, I really like your song though. That's cool.
Yeah, I've got a lot, but I'm just so self-conscious about a lot of it, and I'm just like, I'm not ready to
Yeah, that's fine.
show the world.
I think that we will have to just bring you back when you're, in a place where you're ready to do
Yeah.
that.
Absolutely. I mean, this is my 4th book.
Nice.
Wow.
So
Now, do you? You're not. So you're not gigging on any sort of regular basis.
not anymore.
Okay, and you don't want to do that, or
I do.
Just not there yet, it seems.
It was
right?
hard. I had to relearn how to sing.
yeah,
I had to
okay,
relearn how to breathe, and
Yeah.
that, and I'm still very self-conscious about the way I sing. I think
Okay.
I don't sound good at all,
Okay.
but and that's a mental thing that I'm
Yeah,
working on.
no, I
But
get it.
yeah, I'd be up for gigging, but I don't know. It's been a while.
Okay,
You know,
so I'm guessing you don't have like a, I don't know, a website or a Facebook page or any of that stuff.
well, I do have a YouTube channel, and Facebook and Instagram and stuff, and I was pretty constant on there. I was live streaming every day,
Okay,
practicing music,
wow,
and then I would do an hour a day at least
oh, that's awesome.
on YouTube at about 9:00 this time.
Right. Yeah.
And are you doing that under?
It'll be Jeremiah Dafty.
Okay, okay,
And then that's the same for the Instagram.
okay.
Except one of them has a dot and the other one has
Yeah.
an underscore.
Yeah.
I don't know which
Yeah.
one's which. So.
Yeah.
And I actually do have a website, but I think it's down now because they went from Google to Squarespace and I never.
Oh yeah. No, that's what I use. That I think was when I first fell onto you, as I'm gonna say. You had came into the bar that I work at part-time and played in between sets of Panhandle Dirt. And I think your case had your Instagram on there, and that's how I found you.
That
So
would be my Instagram, and that has given me a lot of followers.
I believe
At
that.
the airport, that's a big old billboard.
Yes.
to carry around.
I didn't have to ask you. I'm just like, all right, he's making it easy for me to creep. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
And if you look at my Instagram, you can see, I mean, everything I talked about today. Grand
Yeah.
Canyon, Las Vegas,
Oh yeah.
LA, everything's
Yeah.
there.
Mm.
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle. It's all there.
Yeah. I just know the first time ever I met you basically randomly because I introduced myself or whatever. My thought was I gotta get him on the podcast. So that's why I wanted to get your Instagram and then we tried that and then you got ill and now we're here again where you text me okay, I'm ready to podcast and we're gonna do it. And then we're gonna have to bring you back to talk more about your interesting travels, what you've experienced from now and then as you get back into
Half of it.
I know, right?
And I'm still going. I mean, Branson's a cool place.
I've never been to Branson, but I've spent a lot of time in Missouri. We're going to Branson. Fuck Vegas.
We'll do a remote from Branson.
Robin and I always joke about just driving off to Vegas.
Yeah.
But we're going to go to Branson now.
I got it.
Not Vegas.
I'm in.
I'm going to Disneyland in January. My family reunion.
Wait,
That's the West Coast.
West Coast. Disney World's East Coast. I don't want to.
I was gonna say when I went to LA when I was 19. We went to Disneyland.
Yeah,
and it was almost $90 for a ticket.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Well, that was in 2008.
It's $170 a day now.
I think it was in 2008. So it's wow, that's a lot. Damn. I'm going to start charging people $270 to come to my paradise. Nobody's going to pay that.
It's exclusive.
I'm like, there are no rides.
Yeah,
there are no rides here, just lots of plants and dirt.
But there's a word for that.
Is there?
You know that, okay?
Okay, I'll remember that. I'll remember
You know what
that.
they say, right?
What?
I don't know. I was hoping you knew.
Well, I don't right now. I'll work on knowing later, though. For the next time we podcast, we can learn a little bit more about you and hear more about your music as you've kind of had to relearn it.
This is Mr. Robin's Hood
podcast. Yeah.
So
it's an exclusive. Shit. That's amazing.
Stay tuned and be
we will.
The next one when it shows up.
And I'll try to get the video portion sorted out.
Yeah. So I don't look like I have a giant head.
Actually, you're like squished.
Thank you. I'm squished. You need to fix that.
You are embodying Flat Stanley.
I feel like that it was a video game called Limbo, and it was black and white, and it was like just like 2D. That's why I feel like Limbo. And I have to solve all these ridiculously hard problems as Limbo.
All right. Well, you ready to get the supper here?
Yes. Well, Jeremiah, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll bring you back, talk with you some more, find out more of your interesting stories, and then also see where your music's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
thank you guys for having me.
Yep.
It's
had fun.
A real pleasure.
Yeah. It's been great. Thanks. All right, Mr. Robin.
You know, find the audio. Airlift.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get Veronica in the shot here.
There we go.
Yep.
Or,
there's my head.
Indiana Jones when like those big stone doors move.
There you go. Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
No, I've got a third camera. I'm still trying to figure out how to add that to the mix. And, well,
we'll get there.
My switch.
There you go. Maybe you could pick his brain. He might be able to help you.
There we go. I hope everyone enjoyed that. If you have any questions for either Mikey or myself about today's episode or any other darn thing, you can email us at mr.robin@mrrobinshood.com or Mikey@mrrobinshood.com. Also, you can find us on Facebook at Mr. Robin's Hood Podcast. As always, you can also reach out to Mikey or me via Podophone at 580-827-1113. Maybe you just want to get something off your chest, or you're feeling some butt pain because of something we said during the podcast. Give us a call.
Give Robin a call.
No, give you a call. The freaks freak me out. Keep in mind that we aren't.
Wow. I'm surprised I haven't freaked you out.
Answer, but you can leave a voicemail. Text us if you have a question, concern, complaint, compliment, suggestion, whatever. Just don't be a dick about it.
Or do.
In the meantime, tell all your friends to listen to this podcast as though their lives depend upon it. As always, you can stream or download episodes of Mr. Robin's Hood Podcast wherever you usually find that sort of nonsense. We're on iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, the Podbean app, Apple Podcasts, Player FM, Listen Notes, and Podchaser. You can also stream them directly from our Podbean website at mrrobinshoodpodcast.podbean.com for free.
Oh, and also if you go to Podbean, then we can creep you.
Yeah, we're able to kind of
we know who's listening.
A little bit,
basically. Yeah. We can track it. So we appreciate those that are doing that. So we can see all this.
We've actually seen it step up.
Yes, we have. And all this hard work that Mr. Robin does is all worth it in the end. I'm kidding. I help him slightly. So don't be mistaken. I cleaned out his fridge today.
Try to keep a straight face right there.
I cleaned out your fridge today. I do what I can. All right.
There's no hope. So we'll close now by reminding everyone, as we always do, to
stay hungry, stay foolish, and most importantly, stay weird. Bye.